Hi guys, so today I'm going to be talking about what I think some preppers may be doing wrong, specifically when it comes to their food supply. So the guys that are prepping or having some kind of emergency preparedness for like a 1 or 2 week natural disaster or shortages or outages like that, this kind of stuff is perfectly fine. It will get you through no problem. But for the guys out there that are looking at 2, 3 year food supplies, this stuff is definitely not the way to go. So I've seen a few channels out there with some micro farms, and I'm going to call them semi preppers. They don't really call themselves preppers, but they do a lot of prepping type things. And the one fellow, he had a 3 year supply of Mountain House D-High food all stockpiled away for his emergencies. So basically, if Farmageddon came, he'd be good for 3 years. But I'm going to go through why that will never work and why that's just not a good long-term approach. So let's take a look at the first one here. Okay, so the what I did was I got kind of some of the more popular brands, so Mountain House, Backpacker's Pantry, and this guy here, Alpine Air, which is a newer one to me anyways. But I'm just going to start with the Mountain House one because that's what we're most familiar with. I've got a package of the old style and the new style because this stuff's supposed to last like 20 years or whatever it is. It still tastes good. But so on the old ones, this is like a 2-person meal, and the full package only has 410 calories, and the sodium is 1,080 milligrams or 45% of your daily intake. So basically what that means is you have almost no calories and half the salt you need for the entire day in one meal. Now this will make you feel full, but if this is your long-term food supply, you're not going to get the amount of calories that you need to survive just eating this stuff. Even on the 2 week backpack trip in the mountains, like you're starving to death by the time you get out of there. So definitely not a long-term plan, but really good for a shorter duration, like 1 or 2 weeks if you're preparing for some kind of natural disaster. Now, the newer version of it, it's still relative, it's very close to the same. Basically, 1,460 milligrams of salt, or 63% of your daily sodium, and 500 calories. So, even more salt than the newer version, and very, very few calories. So, you'll find when you go through all the different varieties, basically it's the same kind of thing. It's high salt, low calories, and you better hope you're not diabetic because there's a lot of carbs in this stuff, or sugars and things like that. So this Alpine Air, now it's for half package, so 280 calories for half package, so it'll be 560 calories for the full package, and 1,620 milligrams of sodium, so 70% of your daily salt intake just from this one meal. Now I tried to compare equivalents on these. So the Mountain House was rice and chicken. This Alpine Air is grilled chicken gumbo. The Alpine Air is a lot more like ethnic type flavors than the other brands. And Backpacker's Pantry, this guy, for half pack it's 300 calories, so a full pack 600 calories. And what was the salt on this one? Sodium was, this one's really high in sodium, 2,440 milligrams of sodium, or 106% of your daily intake requirements just from this one pack. So if you had only one serving, which no one ever does, because one person can easily eat one of these, one serving would still be, or half this would still be 53% of your daily intake for sodium. So super, super high in salt and very low in calories. So obviously people eat a lot of this stuff, camping, backpacking, emergency situations, but you cannot stock up on this stuff and have it as a long-term meal plan, I guess. So the question is if dehydrated food isn't good enough, what should you do? I don't know about MREs. I'm not really into those at all because I primarily just use this dehydrated food for my backpacking and hunting and things like that. So I don't know about MREs, but ideally you would have a micro farm or a plot of land where you could actually start growing some of your own food instead of just eating this stuff. This stuff will get you through in a pinch, but definitely you're going to need a way better food supply than dehydrated food that has a significant amount of salt, high in carb, low in calories. You're just going to burn yourself out if this is all you have. So anyways, food for thought, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and let me know what you guys do for your emergency food supplies. I've been looking into this a little bit. I don't think I would actually consider myself a prepper. We've got a micro farm or small farm that we do stuff on that, maybe some of the stuff we do is prepping tendencies, but I don't really consider myself a prepper by any means. I've just been watching a lot of similar channels to mine, and those guys are kind of into it and whatnot. So let me know what you guys think about a longer term food supply. Like I said, I don't think Mountain House and this dehydrated food is the way to go at all. It's actually pretty unhealthy for you if you start reading the ingredients on it. And yeah, anyways, we'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed it.